Dave Barnett from the investlocalbook.com blog site. Just got back from my bullion dealer. I wanted to stop and show you guys what I picked up today. For those of you who have read my book, you'll know that in the beginning of my book, I have a section where I talk about asset classes and true portfolio diversity. And what a lot of people think portfolio diversity is splitting up an investment portfolio between equities and bonds, fixed income products. And I talk about how that's not actually the true landscape of assets. If you look at the super wealthy, there's actually 8 different classes of assets that you can identify, and that it's important to have exposure to as many of them as you can. One of the things that sort of regular people don't really have access to, for example, would be the world of collectibles. I'm not talking about Beanie Babies. I'm talking about, 300-year-old furniture that used to belong to a king or something that gets auctioned off at Christie's for $100,000. But one of the things that the super wealthy always have in their portfolios that everyday people can put their hands on are precious metals. And so in my own personal strategy, I have a core holding of some precious metals, and it's not an investment, it's savings. So the dealer that I go to allows people to buy fractions of gold or ounces of silver sort of on a layaway program where you just pay a little bit, buy like 1/10 of an ounce of gold at spot price, and then when you have enough, you can cash it in and get a full ounce. So today, I picked up an ounce of gold. There it is right there. It's nice and shiny. And of course, I'm just on my way to my safe deposit box to hide it away. But I wanted to stop and talk a little bit about that because most people out there don't have access to the type of financial advisors that the super wealthy use, and instead they talk to mutual fund salespeople. And mutual fund salespeople are selling mutual funds. If you're a little bit better off, then maybe you have a full-service stockbroker that you deal with as well. But again, that's expertise that's sort of specialized in the field of equities, buying and selling stocks. And so I think it's important for people to have a view of wealth diversification that's truly diversified across many asset classes. And there's nobody out there sort of promoting some of the ways you can diversify your wealth because there's nothing in it for them. Those mutual fund guys get paid a commission on a residual basis when you sign up with them. So, of course, they're knocking on everyone's door and calling everyone, trying to push their product. That's what they do. So if you are, and in my book, the reason why I talk about the different asset classes is that small privately owned businesses or privately controlled corporations, businesses as a group, is one of the asset classes. And doing the types of deals that I describe in Invest Local is a way to give yourself exposure to that asset class without actually having to own, run, and manage a privately held business. So you get the superior rates of return that you're able to get through private business holding without the work involved. And that's why if you are not a business owner, if you have a job somewhere, it's one of the things that you can do to get exposure to that particular asset class. So if you want to learn more about the 8 asset classes and how you can manage to divide your wealth between them for true diversity, I recommend you pick up my book, Invest Local. It's available from Amazon in both Kindle and soft cover versions. As well, you can download the PDF version from my blog site, investlocalbook.com. Anyway, have a great weekend, everyone. I'll talk to you later.